Welcome back to Tech After Dark. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing and giving you my long-term thoughts and opinions on the Arctis 7 by SteelSeries. So right off the get-go, you can kind of see like the design on this thing. It's kind of reminiscent of a ski goggle or snowboarding goggles, and it has a nice comfort to it. Very smart design decisions all around. It has volume on the left here with the slider, and it feels very high quality, like it actually has some give when you're sliding it. Mute switch, pretty standard stuff. Mic, which is retractable, so you can actually pull it out. So very nice with that one. And it has a game chat on the right, so you can actually plug this into your PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, but just note you will have to use the USB 3.1 USBs in the back of the PS5. The front one doesn't work as well, because I think it might be USB 2.0 for charging only or something. So you will just have to use the back USB. It has a nice little power on or off on the right cup, and you will have to hold it for quite a few seconds to turn it on. I wish it was just click and go, because it's actually pretty hard to kind of click it. It's a lot of give for that. So it also has for ports micro USB, which this headset came out quite a few years ago, so it still has micro USB, not Type-C or anything. And it does have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but strangely you can share audio actually. So if you have two 3.5mm audio jack end to ends, you can actually plug it into another headset and you can share audio like on a plane or anywhere you are, if on a bus, if you're with friends, just chilling, waiting for something or watching a movie. Very innovative design, but with that feature, you do have a very weird type of almost smaller micro USB that works as a standard 3.5mm headphone jack to listen while you're not charging the device, because it is wireless, 2.4 gigahertz signal. So for that, you will have to buy the cord if you lose it. And it does come within the box, but it's not standard. It's not universal. It's just a very weird connector. Little adapter here. It's pretty sweet. Just standard USB, you know, nothing crazy. It has a little indicator light to just show if it's connected or not. So it can be blinking if it's connected, and you can change that all in the settings of the app. And it actually has they call it a line out. So you can actually plug in your speakers in the line in and a line out, and you can actually have your speakers turn on automatically once you turn this off. Or you could even plug in your iPhone or whatever to actually listen to music while having anything else on this headset. So it almost acts as like not fully double Bluetooth or anything, so you can't pair two devices, but it almost acts as if like it's a wired mode, so you can plug in your favorite iPod or whatever, kind of old school, 15 years, but you can just plug it in and listen to music while you're gaming, or if you're on a chat with someone, you can do that too, which is really interesting. It's quite the little nugget. So this is a decently long cord, but you can really walk in anywhere, any direction, in the house, around walls, and it doesn't really drop signal. It's really reliable, and sometimes you can actually hear like a slight buzzing, really rare, but that's just something to do with the mic. So you just turn that off and on and it clears it, and that's totally fine. I've had these things for quite a few years, and I've had like very little problems with it at all. Like, they've been really nice. So for comfort, the actual like headrest pads here, really nice feeling. And sometimes SteelSeries gives you like extra pads for free here and there over the years, like leatherettes. If you want leather pads, you can always just buy any of these pads in the store, and they're really easy to take off. They're a little tricky to get on, but you just kind of use your fingers and kind of peel it back. And you can even customize the headband, so you can get brand new ones. If this one gets a little old or whatever, you can just kind of switch it out. And they're really big size ears, like you can kind of put any head size in it. And even on a hat or anything, they're really quite comfortable. And you can kind of just be gaming or working all day long. And I've had no issues with these things lasting me the whole day. So it swivels. You can have them on your chest and you can have them like laying just like that if you need to talk to someone. And it's just so comfortable. It's kind of crazy. The headband at the top, I think Apple took a page out of SteelSeries book and added the mesh on the AirPods Max. And I think it uses a similar design as like a hammock, you know, marketing. But this is a really nice ski goggle kind of design. And yeah, I've had no issues with this. And plus, they last 24 hours. And I think it was probably like a software update that upgraded it to 24. I think it used to be like under 20 hours. But software updates, they can kind of get this thing up to a full day of use. So that's going into the night. And I don't really charge these things too often. Like the indicator on the power button gives me a green, yellow, or red light. Like green light, red light. And it can kind of tell you if you need to charge it. This doesn't have active noise cancellation, it just has passive. And it's like decent, it kind of gets rid of the hums being an over-ear headphone. And yeah, they sound pretty good too. So the sound performance, yeah, these things sound pretty good. You can really adjust everything in the SteelSeries GG app, and really good. You can customize it from flat to performance or studio listening. You can go through and change the equalization, bass boost, like dialogue boost for podcasts and stuff. And this actually has a mic side tone, so when you're speaking, you can actually hear your own voice, which is so important in chatting with people on Discord. This is audio from the Arctis 7 wireless gaming headset by SteelSeries. So it sounds really good. It's Discord certified. So it sounds amazing for what it is. And yeah, it's just all around pretty great. It has a light just to know that it's muted or not, which is great. And yeah, the sound is great for music, whatever you want it for movies. And it has 7.1 Dolby Surround DTX. So they sound pretty great. And you can adjust it all in the settings. And they've really done a great job on making sure these headphones are up to date with the newest versions. And yeah, this is pretty great little product here I've had for quite a few years, researching and trying to find the best one. And this doesn't have like 3D audio or anything, so they do have new headphones for the PlayStation 5, and that one has the 3D crazy sound that you can try to find on them. And I think it uses like a Type-C connection, so it works great. You can plug it into the PS5, the front of it, and it works with the 3D audio. But this one is really special because it has the 3.5 to a phone or whatever to want to play music while you're listening. And if you don't want to use a Spotify client, which sometimes is a little finicky on PlayStation 5, and yeah, if you don't want to use that too much and you want to just use your own songs and just right from your phone, just listen to whatever, a podcast, whatever you want to do, and listen to double audio. Very special on these things, and I've only found one headset that has it, which is the Arctis 7s. So they're fully wireless, they're awesome. You can't really go back when you go from wireless. It has a built-in little dongle here where you don't have to deal with Bluetooth. It has its own proprietary signal here, and I haven't seen any signal loss on devices around the area. And yeah, everything about this device is pretty sweet. You can get accessories on SteelSeries. So yeah, that's kind of my long-term review. I would recommend this to anyone that wants a really nice pair of headphones for $180. Sometimes you can find these on sale, but yeah, these are really great. Build quality is excellent, and yeah, I think these ones are a good pickup. But maybe if you do want to have some 3D sound, maybe you can check out the Arctis on the PlayStation 5, and that would work a bit better with 3D audio depending on what you want to use it for. This one kind of works on everything with a USB, so PlayStation 5, PC, whatever, Xbox, and just kind of plugs in, mic works, you can chat with people right away. And there's no really drivers update or anything you need to do really. Once you have the SteelSeries engine, then you can actually kind of customize it a little more and go from there what you want. But plug and play, no fuss, it just works with everything. And it even works really well on Windows 11, and that just came out. So that's pretty much my review. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.